Morning, welcome to my Tireside chat. It is Friday, November 22nd, 2024. Top of the morning to you. Drinking my beer. No, it's not a beer. Hold my beer. Hold my beer, Dean. Man. Oh, I can't make a video right now. I got a call. Speaking of Dean, I got to call him into school. He was out sick today. He was up last night. He was throwing up. He threw up once. It's funny how when I was a kid, and I still am. I was just telling Danielle, I'm like such a wuss when it comes to getting stomach bugs. I'm miserable. I'm not happy. I complain and complain. I know I'm the total wuss. But Dean, like, when he gets car sick or something, or he's got a stomach bug, he'll just be like, "Excuse me, I have to go throw up. And, well, could you please pull the car over?" I'm like, oh crap, okay. And then we like pull over and he just like throws up and he's like, "Okay, I'm better now. We can go." And it's just like matter of fact, no big deal. But he was sick last night. I don't know. I don't think he ate anything weird. So he doesn't eat the school lunches. We pack him a lunch every day. We make him a nice sandwich and with good quasi-nutritional snacks. But yeah, something was bothering him last night after dinner. He was like, "I don't know. I'm like real gassy and I keep pooping and blah blah blah." And he's like, "I go in the bathroom and I can't do anything," and then blah blah blah. TMI. But yeah, I guess. And he kept getting up last night, and then he finally threw up, I guess, after like midnight, and then went back to sleep. And his stomach's feeling better this morning, but he's just really tired. And he said something like, "My feet feel heavy," and we're like, "Why don't you just go back to bed, dude?" 'Cause we wake him up at 6:30 to get ready for school. He got up and he's a trooper. So I was like, "Really, you feel okay? You're okay to go to school?" He's like, yeah, I can go to school. It's fine. And then like he got up and he tried to eat breakfast, and that's when he was like, "Oh, my feet are heavy." And so I just told him, Danielle and I was like, "Let me confer with the wife," and we talked about it. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if he's really like sick per se, but it's the last day before Thanksgiving, and I don't think they're doing anything that important at school today anyways." And he said that the teacher had handed out stuff for reports like yesterday, or work that they're doing, assuming that a bunch of kids are going to be gone today anyhow, because people are taking off for Thanksgiving early or taking an extra day. So we just told him, like, "You want to just stay at home today? I think maybe you need to just rest." So it's like, "Yeah, okay, fine." Yeah. So he took like 2 bites of his banana, didn't even touch his toast. So yeah, he's not that good. He's a tough cookie. He would have gone to school anyways, but so all right. Well, I better hang up now, and I could talk for a couple more minutes, I guess. I got another 10 minutes before I get to the office, but I'll get a call to school. What else is going on? So, Bitcoin is close to hitting 100,000. I can't believe I'm saying that. I didn't think this day would get here, and I guess I should have been buying more Bitcoin. That was the mistake that I made in my crypto strategy. One of the guys I've been following all year pretty closely, who's been all about buying into certain altcoins, blah blah blah. My initial strategy was predicated mostly on just Caspa doing really well, which it did, and I basically 10x'd my money on that. just through beginning of this year when the market really first took off, like in January, February. But Caspo last year went from the beginning of the year, it was like a cent to like it hit a penny. That was a big deal, and then went to like 5 cents. That was a big deal, and then it kind of went back down a bit, and people were fighting it, and it went through every time it goes through these phases, and then from 5 it went to 10 cents, and then all of a sudden it was like 15 cents, and then it was like 19 cents, and so I in that 10 to 19 cent range, I sold off quite a bit of it and traded it down for other cryptos, other small caps that have a good opportunity to do another 10x on top of that or more. But then there's other strategies to say, like, half your portfolio you should have Bitcoin and Ethereum, or Solana at this point. Solana would be a good one, I think, because that's really strong, and it was like $100 at the beginning of the year. Now and then it was teetering on 200, and go back down, and went down to like 120, and then back up. But it was 250, 258 as of last night. I can't see it not going to 300 here in the next week, the way it's going and all the hype around it. Why is everyone driving so slow? I can't make one of these videos without at least one of those comments. Drive faster. Okay. So the problem is now, every time there's a crypto bull run, it works like this. Money pours in from retail and the public. So now we have ETFs and investment funds that are putting money into Bitcoin and Ethereum and potentially maybe Solana and XRP. Money flows into that first. Bitcoin skyrockets, while all the other cryptos stand still. And then Bitcoin kind of plateaus a little bit. Some of that money trickles down into Ethereum, large caps. Bitcoin might go up some more. This kind of repeats. Rinse, cycle, repeat. Eventually, and then you have some altcoins that shoot up here and there. Other ones kind of, people drain their money from their altcoins to chase after Bitcoin and these bigger ones, because they see it's, the altcoins are kind of bleeding a little bit. And then, Bitcoin and these other ones are just, they're not jumping up by 30% overnight, but they're steadily rising in value while everything else is sitting still, and you're sitting on the sidelines watching it, going, oh man, my portfolio's at 100,000 or whatever, and if I had just moved half of it into Bitcoin, or had half of it in Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana as of like 2 weeks ago, it would have been at 120,000. Would have made, would have been 20% better off than I am now. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I just I'm just gonna hold everything in these altcoins and just not do anything. And then you have this emotional struggle where you're watching that, and then you have the urge to, I'm just gonna sell this one and just buy Ethereum right now, which can be a dangerous thing to do. It's it could go either way. And all this shuffling around of your portfolio, does it do any good in the end? Time will tell, but probably not. Probably not so much. All right, come on, old man. Oh, thank you. I see you. Thank you. Very nice, generous, considerate old man. Sorry I called you an old man, but he did look pretty old. Okay, well, I better call Dean's school. Outside of that, yeah, it's Friday. What are we doing this week? I've got band practice tonight, kind of a new project I'm working on. We're going to be doing We're working on a song from Sting's Soul Cages and Jaco Pastorius, Mike Stern cover, which we'll see how that goes. This guy who's playing guitar with us is really good and a fast learner, and he fast finger action. Yeah, he's pretty impressive. So, all right, yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good weekend. Talk to you later.